is a social media ninja, and she is from Genesis. Let me give you some of her stats. She is off the freaking chart. You got to listen to this. I think this one is the best yet. You guys will have to correct me, but in 2016, which was her first full year on the floor after associate, getting through new talent. Oh, did I tell you it's a Summit Salon? Of course, because only in Summit are we making big boom boom. Right, Dawn Leonard P? Good to see you too, girl. Anyway, she does $60,000 W-2 in her first full year, Dawn. You got to hear that. Shannon Woosley, are you hearing this? First full year Summit Salon, 60 grand, and she is trending 85,000 in this year. So if the next 3 quarters happen like the first quarter, she is going to be leading the charge big time. Right, Sarah? What else can I tell you about her? She's only 23 years old, level 3, 2016, as I said, first full year. Second year, she's trending 85. Referrals, she's well over 100. She's become the salon's rainmaker, frankly. She's starting to spin them off. Mary Cole, welcome to the Crazy Show. That's right, get ready to grow. And her average ticket for a level 3, $92, not too bad when you consider that her haircut price is $42. And of course, she's running at 20% RTS. That's a big boom boom, right, Candace? And her rebook is 80%. What else can I tell you about her? Well, I think what really makes her cool is that she is a social media, specifically an Instagram ninja. I'm going to take you to her page in a second if you want. She's at Skye Currie Hair on Instagram. She's at Skye Currie Pure Artist on Facebook. She's got 785 followers on her Instagram page, but what makes her awesome is 230 of those followers now are her guests. So she's got like 100% of her guests following her on Instagram. And our new word for guest is influencers. So show me one guest on your page, and I'll show you a referral influencer that's got 330 potential referrals hooked up to them. That's how you can make big boom boom. She works with, now when we bring her on, I'm going to get her talking about her hashtags. I'm going to be talking about how many times she posts, how many pictures she takes and all that. But she uses over 20 hashtags. She's a hashtag mania queen. She is, you can see she's got a business page because she can, I can call her right from tonight if I'm scrolling her page and I see some wonderful hair. Look at this hair. She is a Bali Lama, right? And if I'm a friend of one of her guest influencers and I happen to be scrolling her page, and you're going to find that a lot of her referrals actually bring her pictures in from her page. They find her from her page. I don't have to get off of Instagram to call her. I can just hit the call button right here, and you can see my pop-up. Hit call, and I'm in the game. I'm not even sure that they're open, but I just want to, and I've demonstrated this 1,000 times, so I don't want to pay attention to it tonight. Let me just show you her Facebook page. Now she uses Facebook, but what I really like about it is she uses that as a backup. Beautiful as well, and it's a business page because I can call direct on her business. She's got 378 followers, and again, she's posting on that page as well. So enough said about that. I want to call her up on FaceTime so that you can really see what makes her tick. Skye!
Hi!
Give it up for my friend Skye, will you guys? Were you watching me brag on you? All right. Well, listen. You heard me qualify. I'm gonna hold my iPad up to the camera so that they can see you. But I want to you to get us started with how you're using Instagram to really explode your clientele. You had a $60,000 first year behind the chair. You're trending 85,000, and get us started a little bit to just tell us. Simply, like in any given week, you're doing, I think, what did you tell me, 20 guests? How many of those guests are you actually photographing?
So I take about maybe 5 or 6 of those, maybe 10, and I will take about 10 or 15 pictures on each guest, just so I get the lighting right and the angle right, and make sure that the picture is the quality that I want it, so it's bringing in who I want it to attract.
Right. Well, what you just said was huge, and I want to make sure the viewers got it. So, in any given week, you may have 20 guests. You'll photograph 7 to 10 of them. You'll take 10 or 15 pictures per guest. So, a set. We do the arithmetic on that, Skye. That's 150 to 200 pictures a week. It's no wonder that you're an awesome at photography.
Yeah.
And so I want you to talk a little bit, and then out of that 200 pictures, how many of them actually get posted?
So out of those pictures, I'll take maybe like out of the 15 set, I'll take maybe 1 or 2 of them and post from that. But out of the clients of a week, I'm just maybe like 5 or 6 from the week I'll post.
Wonderful. And you said something else to me that I thought was awesome. It's almost like photography, picture taking has become part of your chairside manner. And so once you're taking a set of pictures on your guest, they come back the next time, and what are their comments to you, which I thought was awesome?
Yeah, so what I'll do is they'll sit in my chair and I'll ask if they mind if I take a before and after picture for my Instagram page. And when they come back in, if I somehow forget to ask, they get kind of upset and they're like, well, why didn't you ask me if I could be on your Instagram? So they end up asking me if I forget.
And then the other thing that you told me is that you're a Bali Lama. You're balayaging all day long, and it sounds like the guests specifically, out of your 20 guests, you're zeroing in on the 10. They all seem to have something in common. They're higher tickets, and they're specialty color work.
Right, yeah. I typically balayage all day long, and so I feel like that's the majority of what I post, so that's what I continue to get, which I love. So.
Now, something that a lot of viewers don't get that are watching, and there's a lot of them watching. I got Kevin Lang watching. He's one of the Summit consultants as well. Many people watching tonight actually. When you have your referrals are off the charts, but you said something interesting to me about when your referrals are coming in, they're bringing pictures with them. But I want you to tell the audience tonight, whose pictures are they and where do they come from?
Yeah, so when people come in, they're actually bringing in my work off of my Instagram page, and it's really cool because for one, it's my work, and two, it's not a over filtered picture off Pinterest. I know what's on their head, and I know it's achievable.
Yeah, and what I wanted the viewers to get tonight, Skye, is that you and I, as we kind of did your Instagram analysis, out of your 700 plus followers, 230 of them or so are your guests that you, through doing all of this in your chair, you got them to follow you. And so as a result, those guests now are referral influencers. And as those referrals come in, they're coming in with your work. Those referral senders have showed them your page, and that's really the best kept secret in your success. Would you say that's true?
Absolutely. I feel like my Instagram is my business card. That's where the majority of my business comes from.
So 23 years old, first year 60 grand, trending 85,000. Something that's coming to my mind, Skye, is there's a lot of people out there that are still intimidated in getting into the social media game, specifically, the whole idea of photography. They're intimidated. Was there a time where you were actually uncomfortable taking your guest pictures?
Yeah, when I first started, I was nervous about maybe what people would think or if the pictures weren't good enough. But I feel like with anything, practice makes perfect. And the more you do it, the more consistent you are with it, the more that people want to see it and the better you'll get at
it. So you're saying practice makes progress. It's not like you went and enrolled in a photography course. It's just out of all these pictures, you just kind of got organically evolved in this.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I enjoy putting things up on my social media for people to see. So that was, like I said, the more I do it, the better I get at it. So
right.
that was. only thing.
Now, the other thing that you said to me is that you flipped your Instagram page not long ago. It was a personal page. You flipped it to a business page, and you noted a big difference in who you got coming in. You want to make a comment about that?
Yeah, so I converted my Instagram into a business page, and I noticed that I was posting, like, I would maybe overpost or I wouldn't post enough. So instead of looking at the likes on the picture, I will look at how many people have viewed it, and then I'll look at how many people see it at what time of day, and that's the time of day that I will post the picture.
And you also, you said, have just started boosting. You got 2 or 3 boosts under your belt, and you tell the difference that's made in terms of, your responses.
Yeah, so I was just posting pictures, and then one day I decided to boost, and from one picture it was like 20 people off of one, and so that really got my attention, and I started doing it a little bit more and a little bit more.
Wait, say that one again. So you got 20 people off of one boost?
Yeah.
Meaning that you had 20 appointments get filled because you posted a picture and boosted it.
Right.
Okay, so how much money did you put on that boost?
Oh, like maybe $1.
Oh my Lord. So I want to make sure you guys get this. I hope you're listening, because she's really talking about making big boom boom. She posted one picture, boosted it for $1, and got 20 fills. Were they referrals, or were they some of these people your recaptured repeats?
Yeah, there were referrals and people who I've seen before.
So this is all impromptu, gang. If you email me that picture, I'd love to post it on my page and actually show them as a follow-up of our interview tonight.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing, Skye, as I'm watching viewers come in, she's got some of her guests on this show that are texting you saying, I love Skye, how she's doing, how she's doing my hair, and she did an amazing job. Nikki Hutcherson.
Yeah.
Well, it's wonderful that you shared. Now, you're in a place at 23, an income that a lot of people will go through a 30-year career and really not get to. So in a nutshell, is there any golden nuggets you can give anybody that's either starting, or maybe they've been in a while and they're stuck and they're looking to get unstuck? Anything you could give them that might raise the probability that what's happening to you would happen to them?
Yeah, really the summit system changed my whole outlook on things, and social media. I think that sometimes we get caught up in people telling us that we can't make a good living off of doing hair, and I like to prove people wrong.
Right.
So, what I did.
Right. And so I think it's a combination of your inspiration, your vision. Sounds like you're getting a lot out of Summit, your one-on-one coaching, your planning. I mean, all the stuff. You take all the stuff, you mix it with your social media best practices, and it's called, boom goes the dynamite, right?
Right.
Well, listen, we're out of time, but I wanted to thank you. This has just been an extraordinary interview, and I know that I've got a lot of people that I'm looking at that you're saying we're proving them wrong, and that Skye is the bomb, and so keep up the good work and join us again.
Thank you for having me.
Give it up for Skye one more time, will you guys? See you later, my friend.
Thank you.
Bye. There you have it. Huge, 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 huge. Just in case you missed it, gang, this was big. Her best practices, first of all, she's zeroing in on about 10 guests a week. She does about 20, and so she's taking pictures on 10. And what's interesting about her best practice is those guests have a couple things in common. One, they're following her already on Instagram, so they are referral influencers. They're high ticket, 150. They involve balayage, special color. And she's taking a set of 15 pictures per guest. So you do the math on that. That's like 150 pictures. And her guests, with no exception, are saying, can I have the best one? Because they want to post it on their page, and the rest, the dominoes fall in place. Next, she's saying then she'll take out of that 150 pictures 3 to 5 posts a week. And what she's saying is, my clients love for me to take their pictures, and they're saying to me, quote, "Hey, can you take my picture so I can be on your Instagram?" It's become the one thing that she's known for. The other thing she said tonight that I thought was huge is that she's balayaging all day long. She's a Bali Lama. She held up her fingernails, you'd see the color stains. And that the clients are finding her referrals are finding her on her Instagram page. And that page now has become as much as a digital lookbook, a business card, and the world now is coming to her rather than her going out and handing out cards onto the world. She uses hashtag Omanium, and then she's converted her Instagram page to a personal page to a business page, which is making all the difference of the world. And her influencers are taking a boost. Now the biggie that she got, and I'll post her picture tomorrow. One picture that she posted on Instagram, she put $1 on that boost, and she got 20 fills. Half of them referrals, the other half are recaptured repeat clients. So boosting for big bucks now, boosting to make big, boom boom has become the mother of them all. So we're out of time. Boost to Blast was enormous. Next week, I'm going to feature another ninja. I'll be posting who that's going to be. If you're new to us, hang out with us on summitsalon.com/ the product page. It'll get you to our app. It'll get you to our planners. .com/MC Live. Summitsalon.com/MC Live will get you to all of the other previously recorded. We put them on YouTube. I mean, you can get to our YouTube page and go on an archaeological dig, or you can find them just by going to that .com. So big night tonight. I think it was a big boomer indeed.